You're listening to a Podfix Network podcast.
Welcome to Little Bits and Pieces. My name is Matt Walker.
I'm Jeffrey Fella.
And I'm Christian Torres.
And we are Walrus. And today we wanted to talk about something in improv that I have had a weird relationship with, and that is student. Nope, just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm kidding. That's a lot of other improvisers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's notes. How do we handle notes? How do we receive them? How do we give them? How do we need a coach present? Do we need a director? Blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Go on and take it away from here. Me.
Okay.
No, I'm. What do you guys think?
Yeah, well, I wanted to hear what you had to say.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, what you got?
Well, I was going to say,
impress us.
I will. I think us three are pretty open about when things don't go well and when they do go well, and we can put our finger on it pretty easily. I don't like, for example, I don't ever feel if one of us has a weak show, like I don't feel like any one of us is not okay with being like, shit, that was a weak show for me. Oh well.
Yeah, as a group, I do think we're pretty. I guess I would say self-aware to kind of and I guess on the same page typically in regards to when a show does good and bad. So sometimes you are on teams where it's like, and this is just like a matter of taste sometimes and a matter of preference. You know, where you end up like doing a show and some people think it's a great show and some people think it's a not great show. I generally think that we are mostly on the same page in regards to when we do good work and when we don't.
Right, and they are mostly bad.
Well, I mean, we are kind of hard on ourselves sometimes. You know, I think we are a group that is we are our biggest critics and all that. You know, so
yeah, us and everybody that watches our shows, we are publicly lambasted. Don't look at the ratings and reviews of our shows.
Yeah, please stay off of our Rate My Professor thing. Is so bad. It's so bad. It's so through the shit.
And just ignore what it says about the students.
Yeah,
thing.
Going back to Matt's tasteless joke from earlier.
In terms of the like getting notes, I always find that notes are valuable. Not all notes are like, you know, good notes or like well-informed notes. It's like you'll have people who give you feedback that, you know, is bad feedback. But I do think all notes can be valuable, you know, because it's anyone who gives you feedback is telling them what they perceived in a show. And it's always useful, even if you disagree with what they're saying. I think it's always useful kind of to know another perspective, to know what, so I always try to use the note somehow, whether using the note for me is like actually changing the thing that the person said. Sometimes it is. And sometimes using the note is just being like, okay, I know now what somebody sees when I do that, you know, but.
Sure. And I guess there is also benefit to like hearing the note and being like, I don't agree with that. And
here's why, and like I know why I disagree with it, you know, and it's
right,
like,
and then it helps you see your perspective on it even better,
right? Because like sometimes the notes like you'll get, you know, are about things that are a matter of subjectivity. Right, you know, it's a matter of like creative choices that you made, where it's like, well, if you're artistically trying to make a specific choice for a reason, if somebody disagrees with that, that doesn't necessarily mean you made the wrong choice there.
Right.
I do think sometimes newer players can get a little in their head about getting bad notes, because I think when you're newer, you tend to think that the feedback you're getting is either like all accurate feedback, you know. or something. Like, I think something I've heard a lot of people say, and I like using it, is when I take workshops and people always say, come in, learn what you can, and when you walk away, you throw it all out, so be it. But at least for like while you're there, try to, absorb it and, use it. But
Jeff,
yeah.
have you had any experience with like notes like this?
Yeah, I mean, notes can come in all forms. Obviously, you get like you're in your high school homeroom class and you get a note from the girl you have a crush on. Notes, one imagines Beethoven composing a melody and stringing together notes to create.
What are the
harmonies.
notes? Well, go back. I don't care. What do the notes say? From the girl you had a crush on?
Homeroom notes, yeah.
It just said like, stop passing me notes. Which
okay.
You were giving the notes?
Well, no, he had the crush, and she's been giving the note, saying that's like a cease and desist note, right? It's like,
yeah, it's kind of the note to end all notes, so to speak.
Yeah, that's what
I see, but that didn't call it. You didn't stop.
No, well, I did, but I would still get notes, and it would say things, cute little things like "Hey, pizza face," or like.
It would just say, "Hey, pizza face."
Yeah, it would just.
I like the things you do. Hey, pizza face. If I could, I would be you.
What?
It's Frosted Flakes jingle.
Yeah, no, I know. That was weird. Hey, pizza face. Anyway,
notes can also be centers where things occur or go through.
Are you on dictionary.com again?
No, those are nodes. My apologies. Those are nodes.
Those
are obviously very different, and we're not discussing nodes today. We're discussing notes. I mean, it's been funny the past couple of performances we've had. Like, if we get really weird on stage and we get a note that's basically like, "Hey, you guys, it's the thought that counts," and it's like, thanks, and obviously you can't do anything with that. But then again, that note was really not even meant. That's not a note, right? That's really just so like, sometimes, I mean, just like with anything, like if a note's going to be educational, it needs to come from someone you actually trust the opinion of, regardless of whether it's right or wrong. And I'm not saying trying to be ad hominem here, like someone you've never met before very well may have an incredible, super insightful note, but if the situation is such that you're not going to take them all that seriously, that might be something you miss. And that's partially on you, and maybe on whatever relationship you share with that person. But, at least in terms of giving notes, I remember when I was directing our college improv troupe, I mean, that was the bulk of what I did was, we would go through scenes and you'd want to come up with constructive notes that weren't just like, because anyone can say, "Hey, do a better game of scene," or whatever, or try to develop a deeper concept of games, stuff like that. Yeah. But if you're gonna actually give a note that is, impactful, I think you really need to, there's a way you're going to word it, and you're going to be on the lookout for something more specific and more targeted. But yeah, I mean, it's not common. Once you're an adult, people are typically trying to be polite, so you don't get a lot of notes.
Yeah.
Right. Unless it's, again, someone that you are relatively open with. And I think even between each other, like, I don't tell you specifically, Matt, I mean, that a lot of your stuff sucks. And I think that's something that Christian and I talk about a lot. And I'm totally willing to say that with Christian, like, yeah, Matt's off. His stuff is not landing at all. And it's total, but I don't say that to you enough. And so I think actually, I want to use this moment. But I want to use this moment. This is a Walrus vulnerable moment, and you can put the sting in there. Walrus vulnerable moment. I'm going to give a 3-second break for that sting.
Wow.
Vulnerable.
So, and this is and for this vulnerable with Walrus, I just want to say, you suck, Matt. Like, your stuff sucks, and you should quit. So
yeah.
Well, it's interesting.
No, Matt, please.
Yeah, sure.
Make sure you internalize the note. I just want to make sure you like it really before you just fight it. Just like
no.
Let it sit first. Let it.
I'm hearing the note, and I'm just like you said, Christian. I'm hearing it, and I'm going to throw it away at the end of the class. But I'm definitely hearing it now. And to circle back around to what you said, Jeff, I don't respect you, so I'm just gonna take that note and shove it up your ass or my ass or something. Anyway, I guess if we're going around, hey Jeff, hey, my note
let's
for you.
do notes for each other. Okay, so that was mine for you. Christian, you're great. I just more puppets in our regular stuff, if you could.
Jeff, use a fuckhead. You is that was a use a fuckhead.
Sorry,
and I think you need to take that deeply conceptual idea of game and make it a little shallower so that you can actually swim in it. How's that fucking sound, huh?
It's not really fair to give him a note about that. Didn't you write that line?
Yeah, but I did. I did our bios
Matt,
on the website.
I
just want to say I really appreciate your note, and I think there's a lot to unpack there. And I think
don't
improv,
act like you're going to take the high ground.
Improv can come from a lot of different.
It's over. Maddie has the high ground,
and it's just it's important for us to learn from each other. It's funny.
I hate you.
Well, is it me like learning from a hack like you? That's such a beautiful thing. Like that's what improv's all about. Like a big shot can even learn from, like how Confucius says we should learn from children.
Right?
It has
from
that same energy.
The mouths of babes,
It's like Christ washing the feet of the beggar. It's.
I mean, in that scenario, wouldn't I be washing the feet?
You're a hack.
Just like Jesus
Christ.
Call
me Christ? Yeah. Thank
you.
you.
You're a hack. You're a hack.
The first,
all right, next notes.
First hack.
Next notes. Let's keep it going. Christian notes.
Okay. So where to begin? Jeff.
I would at the start. Yeah.
Dear Jeff. That's how you have to do all of your notes. It's in
dear. It came to my attention that you'd like to receive notes, so I'm writing back to fulfill that wish in kind. Please find attached the several pages of notes which I have included in here. Please, I hope that you take them in the spirit in which they are intended and do not take them too personally. Sincerely, Christian.
This is where it fades into my voice as I read them out loud. And so, of course, now looking at them now, because Christian did FedEx these to me, I have a package of Post-it notes. Jeff,
get up on that microphone. That's
sorry. Sorry. No, I'm just looking at. It's because I'm looking at this FedEx package that Christian sent with these Post-it notes that say. So here's the first one. Hey Jeff, your improv is great. You're one of the best performers I've ever seen. It's a shame that you have to perform with talentless hacks like Matt Walker.
Now put that note under a black light.
It's a map.
Oh my God.
What does it lead to? Oh, it leads to better scene work and friendship.
Yay. That's me clapping. Do we
have any notes for celebrities that we'd like to share at this time?
Sure.
Chris Evans.
Okay, Captain America.
Yeah, okay, this hot take.
Get out of Marvel, bro. Get out of there.
He already did.
Well, he took my note then.
Take, big note.
He took my note. That's a big note.
This is big notes with Walrus. I have a little note for celebrities out there. This one is for Robert Downey Jr.
Ooh, okay.
Probably want to get out of Marvel, bro.
Ooh,
Yeah,
he did.
He did.
Ooh,
He
well,
took your note.
it's my big note. He did it.
All right, Christian, you got a
All
big
right.
note?
Yeah, I do. I got a big note for a
Ooh,
celebrity.
Jeff, is he gonna subvert the game or or close it out?
No,
I don't
pull the
know.
curtain. Don't pull the curtain.
I don't know.
My big note's for Edward Norton. Hey,
Oh.
buddy, get out of Marvel.
Yeah, I guess he did too. Yep.
He did. Yeah, he just.
I wouldn't even say that closed out the bit. I don't know.
He was an early adopter.
He got fired because it was sort of a combo breaker. The other two left voluntarily because he was difficult to work with. So they replaced him with Mark Ruffalo.
Why? Did he keep getting angry on set? No, like he keeps turning this big old green monster.
And we're not going to like him when he's angry.
Jeez Louise. We didn't.
It's a really horrible, whoever that director was, and he like talks like that, and everyone on set is just like,
and
what are you
action.
talking about?
Of the Incredible Hulk, I want to say it was Louis Leterrier, I believe.
I know it wasn't Ang
for
Lee because that was
Incredible
the other
Hulk.
one.
Yeah.
A good one, Matt.
Eric Bana. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was Eric Bana.
Yeah.
What? So yeah, and obviously for any celebrities that might be listening to this, so Walrus is rolling out the Walrus Notes system where we offer directory feedback to any sort of up and coming or even established actors and celebrities that might be looking to get some honest actual feedback, because we know that can be really hard in today's world, the Instagram world, and everything is
and all the social media.
And a lot of things are automated, and it's possible to buy fake meat
paparazzi.
now.
Yeah.
So
we want to
anyway,
make sure that they are able to cut through this, and we want to get videos of them doing real things on the streets. Maybe we goad them a little bit, but we want to see what they are like. We want to know about celebrities. We want to know where they're going. We want to know how they feel about other relationships, celebrity relationships. We want to know their net worth, where their houses are. We want, to what I'm calling tomorrow's Z videos, like Z videos being instead of because
what a reach.
I'm calling it TMZ. So this is Walrus's TMZ, and we're going to be doing the TMZ alongside the big notes to help celebrities through any sort of publicity nightmares or anything like that. And hell, we might even start a few just to get people out there and people talking about them.
Wait a minute,
I think
what does TMZ actually stand for?
The militarized zone.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yes. We do have a few clients, actually. We already have a few.
Who's that?
Oh, shit. I don't know. Maybe say who it is.
Yeah, you know what? I got a note for you, Matt. It has to do with yes and adding to the scene. But
look, I just yes anded the shit out of myself. Okay.
Well, if you must know, our clients include Anthony Hopkins.
Hello. Clarice, hello.
Is he? You're in the studio today, Mr. Hopkins.
Doing some of your old material, Mr. Hopkins.
That's right. I am doing old material.
So, Mr. Hopkins, what sort of can you speak to, since we've had you in the notes program since if I'm not mistaken, 2017? Have there been any sort of hiccups or celebrity faux pas that we've helped mitigate for you through our notes program?
I was on set and my pants fell down and everyone saw my penis. And of course you jumped in and helped mitigate that.
Right, and I do remember that, and I just want to.
All right, gotta go. Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye, Mr. Hopkins.
Bye.
So yeah, that was obviously, and we can do that for you guys too. I can help.
Oh wait, who's this? Who's this that's walking in?
Oh, it's Werner Herzog.
Hello, it is good to see you.
Yeah, I just thought your Anthony Hopkins already sounded a bit like Werner Herzog.
Oh, well, that is not true. This is a very different voice.
Mr. Herzog,
hello.
how long
Yes.
have you been in the Big Notes program, but by Walrus?
I have been a member since I was on set and my pants fell down and everyone saw my big old penis.
And how did we mitigate that? If you don't mind speaking to the situation.
It was very nice to have a hand to hold through the process that you also helped create. You pulled my pants down and then made sure that everyone was aware that it wasn't a big deal. And that my penis was rather big, so everyone should actually be impressed.
right. And I guess what we want to emphasize here, and I want everyone to hear, like, Herzog is obviously very happy about this.
Yes, I'm very happy.
We create scenarios that help. Our whole thing is about helping. We put our best foot forward, and so we want to make sure that we have.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye, Mr. Herzog. Man,
should we get our last round it out with our
last
it might
celebrity. Be a good idea to get that last celebrity out here.
Sure, but this one is not as the situation's a bit iffy.
Uh-oh.
It's
oh shit! It's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yup, it's a bit iffy since he's gotten canceled. God,
and of course he's Sonic the Hedgehog, and it is the hedgehog that he is based on, so it's actually does not speak. But he has written down a note. Would you like me to read it, you guys? It's written right here for me.
Yeah, I
sure.
Do. Hey guys, Walrus has really helped me out. Ever since I was on set on Sonic 2, starring Jim Carrey, the guy who played me, Ben Schwartz, and Adam Pally was in it too.
He was, yeah. Idris Elba was in it.
Oh yes, no. But he goes on to say, and others.
Oh, that must be why Sonic got canceled. He didn't want to recognize the contributions of Idris Elba.
No, it's actually he goes on. I was on set as a what is that called? Oh, a consultant. Sorry, it's hard to read hedgehog. I was on set as a consultant when suddenly my pants fell down and my penis fell out. It did not stop there, for I actually enjoyed having my penis out.
Yep. What a perv.
And I showed a lot of people on set.
Yep, there it is.
Walrus helped me.
There it is.
Jeff specifically, because he said he understood what I was going through.
No. I see where this is. No. This is not.
Jeff is my hero.
No, this is not how this occurred.
He's a hero to all men who have messed up.
No.
God save Jeffrey Fella.
God save.
The notes program. I think actually
we have to
we're
shut
gonna.
this down.
I'm discontinuing this. I don't think we have any more big notes.
There might be some liability stuff in there. Yeah.
Well, just bad press, really. I don't want Walrus associated with this.
Well,
hedgehog,
I mean,
horny hedgehog.
It wasn't your name that was thrown under the bus, was it, Matt?
Well, it sounded like you helped out a friend, a very close friend.
Big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, not a big fan of
the hedgehog that Sonic's based on. Yeah.
Oh, that's who that was. It was the original.
The original, yeah. The
The
inspiration.
original
for,
Hedgehog
yeah.
Sonic is based off of.
Yes. Yeah, you missed that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that true for is Mario based off a real guy?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Kirby is, though. Kirby was based off a lawyer, John Kirby.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo is based on
Frank Sinatra song.
Exactly.
Sorry, I know you had a joke about it, but that's the answer.
Walrus is dedicated to facts. Walrus is...
Yes, we are. We are dedicated to the facts, and we're dedicated to keeping these episodes on track and
tight.
In the timeline.
Real tight.
We were
Yeah.
talking
Tight.
about notes. And a big
we
note
were talking about notes.
For Sonic the Hedgehog is please don't use my name in public settings. It's not...
Jesus Christ.
Well, there goes my career, I guess.
Yeah. There it goes. There it
Your
went.
career.
There. It moved rather quickly. That
like
career,
a particular
move fast.
hedgehog,
career,
I know.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that career packed light, or there wasn't much to pack on. Boom. Boom.
Right. You're a hack.
You're a hack. Hey, Christian, you're not a hack. You're not
thanks,
a hack.
man.
You're
Thanks,
a
man.
saint and a God King.
Oh, cool. I'm a God King.
Yeah,
the power immediately went to my head.
Yeah, fuck it. You are.
Bow before me.
Okay.
You mere mortal.
All right. Jeff, you're a hack.
I will rewrite this world in my image.
You're a hack king. Jeff.
Oh, that's
You're
pretty
the
good.
king of hacks.
You're in, Jeff. You're hacking.
Yeah. And what about me? What am I?
You're
Can I be your hack queen?
Yeah, okay.
Fuck me. All right. We're going to end this one.
We're done here.
This is done. This is a done episode.
Here.
This is a steak that is well past.
Overdone.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye, Cowboys.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, I'm Christian Torres from Walrus. If you're interested in supporting this show, the best thing that you can do is rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure to check out walrus.com, that's WALLARES, for a full list of our socials, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Stay tuned for news about any live shows that we may have, and new episodes of Little Bits and Pieces come out every Thursday wherever you get your podcasts.
The show you've just listened to is a part of the Podfix Network. To listen to other shows on the network, head over to podfixnetwork.com, follow on Twitter @Podfix, and join the Podfix Nation at facebook.com/Podfix.